Mike, what kind of a message are you trying to send early, setting the tone, fourth line, and utilizing them early?
Well, that we're going to work. Those guys are workers. Those guys have had success this year, and you know, whether it's Stas being out or, you know, just kind of where we're at, we need guys to step up, and I believe that those guys are ready to step up.
When did the idea pop in your head to start that?
I don't know. I can say it wasn't this morning. You know, just looking at sort of what they started, and you know, we had a plan as far as some of their skilled guys. We wanted some of our skilled guys out there against them, and so I know that they wanted to use that line as a checking line tonight, and I thought that we had put some checkers against them.
Do you go in the room and announce that to the team?
Yeah.
Upshaw said some of the guys chuckled. Did they think you were joking?
Yeah, they got a little excited. They got a little excited for that, but that's good. They gave us the spark we needed. I thought they were physical right off the hop, and I got them engaged, got them in the game.
Mike, what did it feel like to play with the lead for the first time in 6 games?
Well, obviously, it's a big difference. It's for us, not just us, but all around the league. That first goal is very important right now. I think the big thing for us is you know, we've been trying to win games, but we've almost been so aggressive early in games that we've been a little high risk, a little bit loose, and next thing you know, we're putting ourselves in a position where we're chasing. I think that we played tighter tonight. You know, obviously you go a whole period without scoring a goal, but you know what? We went a whole period without them scoring a goal too, which allowed us to grab that lead. And so some games it's going to work out. You might score early, and other games you just have to make sure that you play tighter and not give anything up. And obviously Hutz was there when we needed him too.
Mike, it's easy to take, I guess, things for granted. You've gone through what you guys have gone through the last.
Yeah, I'm not taking it for granted tonight. I can.
Feeling
Yeah, well, we needed it. We needed this feeling, and you know, it's not going to get easier. That's not the case, but certainly it should help for guys to loosen up a little bit. We've been tight. You can see it in certain players, but I think the guys responded really well. You know, first off, that team, they've got a lot of speed. They got a lot of skill. Not an easy team to play against, and them sitting here waiting for us last night while we were playing in a different city. You know, pretty good response by our guys today.
That Jaden Schwartz assist, is that like a typical play?
It's unreal work ethic. Yeah, unbelievable work ethic. That's what we need right now, is just that relentless work ethic. I thought that our leaders really displayed that for us tonight. And in all honesty, that's why I named those guys last night, because we need them to continue to do that. I thought they did it, and I thought that you know, we had a more complete group bringing that tonight. If they continue to do it, then we'll be in a good spot.
The first goal, just you'd have taken any goal, but the way going to the net, Parayko going to the net.
Yeah, great play by Colton. Starts with when we're better defensively, then it turns into offense. It starts with you know, a good job by Yaski, who works his way low in the zone and ends up blocking a shot. You know, doing the things right in our own zone gives us that opportunity to go score that goal, and we need more of that mindset.
We ask you a lot about team meetings when things go bad. What was the locker room like when you walk in right after this game tonight?
Well, guys are relieved. I can tell you that much. But you know, I think it's going to be business as usual going forward here for us. So obviously there's relief. We get to enjoy it for a day off tomorrow, and then we'll come back to the rink and we'll make sure we have a good practice, because obviously we got a tough road trip coming up here, and some big games against some real key opponents that we'll have to make sure we're ready for.
Just the play of Hutton, especially in that third period where there's chances all over the place, he just seems to.
Well, what I liked about him, and what we've liked about him, is he's a battler, and he's a competitor, and so you know, again, we're going to need more of that. We're gonna have to really battle our way in here.
We talked about Sasha last night, but big hit on Jensen in the corner there.
Yeah.
What did you think about that hit and just the physicality?
Well, we're better when we're physical. We're harder to play against, and so he brings that. He brings speed. Still getting used to our team game a little bit. No, he didn't play a ton here tonight. The way that sort of the lines shook up and sort of some of the matchups we were going with, but I'm excited about what he's brought for us so far.
Is he getting and grasping the idea of how he needs to play?
Oh, I think he knows how he needs to play. You know, it's a different system. There's some things that are similar, but there'll be a little bit of a learning curve here. But you know, you can see that we're using him on the penalty kill, and again, his speed is very noticeable. That's one thing that I like. You know, didn't happen necessarily tonight, but he actually the one time he did get in behind the D, and in the two previous games he played in Nashville and Minnesota, both times, the way that he was able to drive wide on defensemen and take pucks to the net, that's obviously a great thing for us.
Colton's so good in the open ice. When he starts one of those rushes, would you like him to take the initiative and do that more?
Well, what I like, you know, what we need from Colton right now, especially with a couple of our guys out, you know, he didn't get much power play time tonight. We need him to be, you know, if not our best defender, close to our best defender. Obviously, we got Bo, we got Petro, we got you know guys that can defend. But you know, with his skating ability and his range and his stick, he's a play killer. You know, he's a guy that should be so frustrating to play against. So certainly, there's opportunities. There's times where we want him getting involved in the rush, but we don't want to sacrifice his defensive play. You know, he went through a stretch where he was collecting a lot of minuses on the ice for a lot of goals against. I know that his intentions are to help us. But we got to make sure that we're not hurting ourselves while we're doing it.
Thorburn out there tonight, he got probably more ice time than he'd seen in a while, and it's been an eventful week for him, but a lot of trust in there.
Oh, yeah, no, I think obviously it's a tough time, that trade deadline, and things happen, but Thorbs has been outstanding for us all year. He's a great teammate. Guys love him, and we trust him. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.